Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl is officially on the way, but the date for its release has been moved forward. According to GSC, instead of the game coming out in April, it will now be released in December of 2022. So why did GSC choose to do so? Stay tuned to find out more details about the horror Stalker series sequel. First, why did GSC Game World postpone the release of Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl? Gamers have been desperately waiting for the release of the second part of the famous cult shooter series. Stalker 2 allows players to return to the heavily contaminated area called The Zone, located near the dangerous Chernobyl nuclear power plant. We are so excited to hear about this. However, the decision to delay the release of the highly awaited game is disappointing. We can't help but wonder why GSC Game World would choose to do so. GSC tweeted a statement on January 12, 2022, announcing that the release date had been officially changed to December 8, 2022. The creators of Stalker 2 revealed that they still need to fulfill their vision and achieve desired goals to make sure the game was fit for the release. What processes are pending? Well, let's be real. Stalker 2 is GSC Game World's biggest project of all time, and they're dedicated to making sure it's flawless. According to GSC, some elements of the game still require testing, upgrading, and polishing. By giving themselves a time frame of 7 months to fulfill all their objectives, GSC Game World is positive that the players will have no complaints about Stalker 2 once it's released. However, it's speculated that the official release date could have been scrapped due to the recent scandal Stalker 2 faced revolving around NFTs. Could this be the real cause of pushing the release date? Keep watching to find out. Next, Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl creators decide to discard NFTs after facing backlash. In December 2021, GSC Game World announced that they would be incorporating NFTs in the Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl game. How did the fans react? To their surprise, the creators were heavily criticized by fans and gamers that were looking forward to the release of the shooting game. Eager to find out how they would include NFTs in their game? Don't worry, we'll tell you right away. GSC Game World decided to pursue a partnership with an NFT platform known as D-Market. How did this help them? GSC needed digital items and elements from D-Market. One of the NFTs included would allow players to become meta-humans. As exciting as that sounds, all those plans went down the drain when GSC realized how heavily upset fans of Stalker 2 were regarding the news. What measures did the Ukrainian game development company take to tackle this mishap? After considering the vast disapproval, GSC Game World announced that they won't be including any elements regarding NFTs in Stalker 2. In addition, they emphasized that the values and interests of their fans and gamers will always be prioritized over any other commitment made by the creators. GSC Game World successfully pulled themselves out of hot water by saying, "If you care, we care too." While GSC never implied that the removal of the NFTs was the reason for the delay, many fans assume that adjustments made because of the backlash are one of the reasons for postponing the release. So what is the plot of Stalker 2? Now that we've discussed the details about the delay of the release, let's move on to unveil everything we know about the thrilling Stalker series game so far. Following the hearty success of the first game by gaining popularity among gamers each day, how is Stalker 2 different from other games? GSC Game World revealed that Stalker 2 will be an adventurous experience for players as it allows them to revisit the dangerous site area called The Zone. The first-person survival game is widely loved for its suspenseful missions and navigating bleak atmospheres. Players will come across horrifying monsters and mutants with powerful abilities leading to endless, ruthless combats. Wow, we're sure that this exhilarating game will be a delightful experience for gamers that enjoy playing creepy games. What does the plot of the Stalker 2 game consist of? While much of the story remains the same as the first game, Stalker 2 is a far more detailed journey of the quests of bounty hunters that travel further into the vicious Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Some characters are running from a traumatizing past that haunts them. Some are consumed by greed for money, but they all have one common goal. What could that be? Everyone wants to find out the truth that lies behind the dark mysteries. GSC Game World states that the non-linear storyline will be impacted by the choices players make, which may lead them to short-term problems or a global catastrophe. What platforms will Stalker 2 be available on? We can't even begin to imagine the level of hype Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl will generate when it finally gets released. GSC Game World announced the sequel of the first cult classic game, Stalker: Shadow of Chernobyl, almost 10 years ago. Yes, you heard that right. Unfortunately, the release set for 2012 back then got cancelled due to a lack of funding. After years of development, the game is still far from being perfect. Hopefully gamers will be able to play it in December 2022 when GSC decides to release it. The real question is, where will Stalker 2 be available for the players? Sit tight because we're going to tell you all about it. The Stalker series has always been available on PC via Steam for gamers all across the globe. Great news for players that have a preference for console gaming, Stalker 2 is all set to have a console launch exclusive on Xbox. According to GSC Game World, Stalker 2 will be released released worldwide on December 8th, 2022 for PC gamers and Xbox players simultaneously. We're sure all PlayStation enthusiasts are feeling bummed out right now. Don't feel too low yet, since the release is postponed. Maybe GSC will consider making Stalker 2 available for PlayStation gamers when the time is near. Just like other eager Stalker series fans, we're ready to step into the shoes of the characters wearing gas masks to navigate the gloomy post-apocalyptic world filled with hideous creatures. What fascinating features will Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl consist of? As we've established by now that the horror thriller game is taking its sweet time to be released, what features will it have? We're desperate to know about them as much as any Stalker is. Firstly, we knew that Stalker 2 would be operating on Unreal 4. However, given the release date being moved forward, there is a chance that GSC could be working with Unreal 5 now. What benefits does this engine have? By creating room for improvements, the engine will bear the changes in character styles, weapons, and features more efficiently. Players will be able to catch on to minute details such as the strands of a character's hair, the white of their eyes, and how yellow their teeth are in the zone. Another cool feature that the second game will possess is that the characters will be located in an open world. Stalker 2 aims to present gamers the opportunity to go about the bone-chilling and dark map that knows no end. The seamless post-apocalyptic open world is one of the biggest maps ever created by GSC Game World. As compared to the maps in the first game, which were broken up and divided by access points, Stalker 2 provides gamers with a much more daring and realistic situation. GSC claims that as monsters collaborate to grow stronger, the intriguing game will never have a boring moment for the player. Gamers will be faced with tough challenges and choices to make, resulting in different endings. What plans does GSC Game World have for Stalker 2 in 2022? In the announcement where GSC Game World asked for more time to fulfill the remaining goals regarding the Stalker 2 game, they also promised fans one more thing. What did GSC promise fans? Knowing how patiently die-hard fans of the Stalker series have been waiting, GSC Game World promised more information, updates, showcases, and trailers to the fans in the meanwhile. We're glad fans are going to have some content to engage with as they wait till December 2022. We think GSC Game World should roll out monthly updates to build the hype and keep reminding fans that they are doing their best to make sure to provide them with an excellent game. Honestly, we don't mind waiting a few months more if it means the gaming experience is going to be more smooth and stable. Are there any trailers? Yes! Stalker 2 has released an official trailer alongside dev highlights and an official gameplay trailer so far. The trailer and gameplay paired with the highlights give gamers the perfect idea of how energetic, action-packed, and terrifying each mission in the game is going to be. After all, Stalker is an abbreviation that stands for scavengers, trespassers, adventurers, loners, killers, explorers, and robbers, respectively. GSC promises that Stalker 2 will live up to the expectations of the gamers and creators alike. That's a wrap for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. What do you think about Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl's new release date in December? Do you think GSC should include NFTs in the game or not? Have you played Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl yet? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.